Alright guys, welcome to another Dandy Gaming production. We're going to be playing some historic Phyrexian Fight Club, trying to use Phyrexian Obliterator to hopefully beat up some creature-based decks, make them sacrifice some permanents, and, you know, give them a run for their money. Romano, let's see what he has got going on. Oi, yes. Ooh. Hopefully we'll find a swamp, but we can't turn down a turn. Hopefully turn 3 Obliterator. We're going second. Oh, he's a counter deck. So it's +1 Conclave Mentor deck, I see. Oh, well there's our combo piece. So for those of you who don't know what this combo is, it's kind of combining Phyrexian Obliterator's sacrifice ability with a fight spell. And what's going to happen is they're actually going to have to sacrifice a bunch of permanents based on how much damage they dealt to my Obliterator. We can force them into a situation where the Phyrexian Obliterator is fighting one of their creatures with the Primal Might here. And yeah, I think it'll be pretty good. Alright, so if they don't have a lot of removal, hopefully, they're not going to have a way to deal with this. You know, they could have one of those exile effects. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, you can't attack into this. You might want to try, but... Kind of seems like a bad matchup for him if we can actually get our Obliterators on board. Oh, there we go. I mean, he can move over his counters, but what is he going to do? He has sacrificed 4 permanents here, so it's like, you know, sacrifice some of your creatures, sacrifice some of your lands, but you can't really keep both. He's thinking, He's like, if I don't need permanents, which ones don't I need? Alright. In that case, we're not going to be attacking because he's going to have a lot of trouble rebuilding. So, you know, he's in a situation where he's going to just stuck with what he has, really. And if this ever fights or gets dealt damage by anything he has, it's over. Would not be surprised if this is a GG here, but let's see what he's got. We will gladly take the 5 there. And that's probably game. Sorry, boy. There's just not the match for you. Got some packs. Alright, let's run it back again and see what else we can do. If you guys would like to see more Magic videos like this, any fun decks, things like that, please consider leaving a like or subscribing and let me know what you guys want to see. Alright, so, you know, I'm going to keep this. We have our lands, we have our 1 green that we kind of want to make sure we get at least 1 every game. This is kind of a janky card, but effectively it's a fight spell that lets us grow their creature, make them sacrifice more permanents in the end if that's the route we want to go. And don't like what's going to be happening here. Let's take a look at their hand and see what we need to deal with. So it's a lot of goblins. This is what's going to let them find their stuff, so we're going to exile that for now. He might be cycling this next turn to get back his creature, which is fine. Massacre Worm seems really good against our deck if we can get it off before he gets all his buff cards. So we'll see. Just have another Prospector, so thinking about using removal to kill that is kind of limited in value. This is instant speed actually, so. Okay, we're gonna pass here. Really just looking for an obliterator or something we can, you know, make fight once this thing's out of commission. Or just surviving long enough to get this worm down. Which is not out of the question, you know, 3 more turns. If we can stall a little bit. He could always sacrifice in response, but even then, you know, using 1 card to wipe his whole board seems pretty decent. Ooh. We could put 2+1s on it and make it survive here. That might be the play. So 3/4 will be out of range. He's getting his lands here, so he's going to be able to reanimate that, I guess. Oh, maybe that was a big oof then. But, you know, we have our boy. He's here to hang out. Let's get in for 3. We're going to try and protect this at all costs so he doesn't. Okay. He's going to sacrifice him, maybe make a red. Just let it die. We got our boy Ugly Dragon here. Ooh. Alright, maybe a little bit of a whiff there. I mean, he has so many Prospectors, though. And Goblin War Chief. Well, I guess we're keeping the pressure on, you know, for the aggressor here. I mean... We're probably holding this back just because he could combo off with some haste thing and we want to give him a deterrent for attacking, and then next turn we can drop the worm. Keep sacrificing it out of spite. He could reanimate both these guys now with his spell, but then I have a feeling he would be in a little bit of a surprise when we drop the worm next turn. Would not want to see a Muxus, but you never want to see a Muxus. Interesting. That actually throws us off our Massacre Worm unless we draw land because we lost our ramp spell, but he will have to sacrifice an additional permanent, which is always pretty good. I have a feeling it's probably going to be the Prospector if he's going to drop another one. And then we're really going to hope we hit a land next turn. Or, I guess he could sacrifice another land if he doesn't care about them anymore. Come on, buddy, help us draw land. These prospectors are just tough, tough, tough. Doesn't know what to do. Yeah, just drop another prospector, call it a day. It's alright, we're gonna get a land here, right, boys? Alright, let's see what we got. I think we're gonna chill for one more turn. At least we have some removal in case he has like an incredibly big creature or something that he's planning to do some shenanigans with. We are getting these prospectors out of the way. He doesn't know that I don't. You know, he doesn't know that I really don't like them. He's just like main board, sacrifice things to get out of the fight is just tough. Oh, here he goes. Here we go. So it's good that we saved some mana for this, so we have some sort of interaction. I have a feeling a Muxus is coming very soon. Okay. Ah. Well, we are definitely going to be destroying that, so he doesn't kill our creatures. So we want to enter that. Oh, and it's going to still activate as if it had Death Touch. I see. Well, that's a little bit rough. Not much more we could have did there. Let's see if he's going to toss another land, or is he just going to toss a Prospector. Interesting. Okay. He really wants this Prospector. I'm curious to see what he's going to play next. If he plays another Prospector or something like that, if we draw land, we're definitely dropping the Worm. Ooh. Well, there's our fight spell. This is a combo with this. I think I'm going to kill that, unfortunately. Can't let him have that. Would like to save it for the Phyrexian Obliterator combo, but you never know. You never know what these kind of things are going to be doing. This thing just goes off so hard. Well, that's a pretty good draw. Our big boy is going to be coming in. Death Touch again, that's right. What an interesting combo there. We do have a way to refill our hand. It's probably just a little matter of trying to get this thing off the board. It's pretty good. Another Massacre Worm. I think we might be playing two. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get here. give all his guys haste. He's gonna cast. I think we have to do this right now, unfortunately. He's got this big Death Touch boy. Really wants these snoops. Maybe he's gonna toss these two for another snoop next turn. Come on, what are you thinking about? There's nothing to do. Sad. Stable internet wins again, unfortunately. We got the lowest dog. Let's see what this dog is doing. Luris deck. Okay, so some sort of recursion. We're gonna keep this. It's pretty playable against most things, I would say. You know, we have some ramp. You know, we don't have any of the combo pieces yet, but we kind of just play that value mid-range game if we don't. So, ooh. Curious if this is like a Dimir Controllerus? Ah, it's Rogues with Luris, okay. And Brainstorm. The nice thing is that if they kind of beef up some of these big mill creatures and whatnot, and if we can get sneak in an opening, we have a pretty decent chance of making them sacrifice some permanents with the combo. There, I mean, we gotta... If we run it out, it's probably gonna get countered. So it might be better to wait for an opportunity, in which case... Just drop another one of these. Maybe give it one more turn. We're not pressured too much right now. If these guys survive, we'll be able to do the full combo next turn. Yeah, alright, see, Fatal Push is not really what we want to waste our Obliterator on. I guess he was threatened by this because we can remove cards from our graveyard. Soaring Thought Thief. Well, we are getting milled, and he hasn't seen our Obliterator yet, luckily. So, you know, there are some chances here. Oi! Sacrifice him. I guess he just sacrificed him to himself. Alright, well, we're gonna go for it. It's probably gonna get countered, but it is what it is. Yeah. Ow. Well, you know, I think we're actually gonna... just get that out of the way. Then there's, you know, probably low chance we're gonna be able to fully combo off here, but... Wait. Alright. Got some big stuff going on. We have 7 cards, so he can't sacrifice this to draw. Never mind. Now we can. Gargadoth will be pretty good against them. And I guess we're just getting in for some damage now because we're playing that aggro game. So many brainstorms. I was glad this was limited to standard, but it seems like it's no longer limited to standard. It's probably gonna have like a bunch of bounce and things, Brazen Borrower things to get rid of this. I don't know what kind of... Boy, I mean it does hit our boy. Our back for more to reanimate and fight with Phyrexian Obliterator is actually pretty good here. Interesting. Well, let's attack him with our Gargadoth. I think, you know, I don't think we care about these anymore. And if he wants to block and stack, that's fine with me. Ah, Death Touch. Ah. Well, our friend Massacre Worm here is quite good. Did mill one of our back for more, so that might not be the plan we have going on, but... All rogues get +1. And there's our boy Loris. Ah, and he can cast his Thieves Guild. Massacre Worm into Phyrexian Obliterator attack just seems pretty good. Oh, let's see. So... do we just win here? We drop Massacre Worm. He's gonna take 4 damage, can't game with Loris. And then, yeah. GG. Take that, rogues. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and check back for more.